And just some explanation of the rules before we start. The basic premise is you have 10 minutes to kill the Ragnarok. If you don't kill within 10 minutes, you get DQ'd. Each round is one fight, and after the fight, you get points based on how you did. If you kill the Ragnarok within 10 minutes, you receive 100 points. You then receive 100 points subtracted by the amount of time that you used to kill the Ragnarok. So if you take 5 minutes to kill the Ragnarok, you get 50 points. If you take 7 minutes to kill the Ragnarok, you get 30 points. So on, you get the gist. You also receive points for your remaining health percentage. So if you kill the Ragnarok with 90% health remaining, you get 90 points. If you kill it with 65% health remaining, you get 65 points. So on. These points are totaled, and these points are used to just indicate who's in what place for round 1. For round 2, which is run the same as round 1 largely, except only the people who survived round 1 make it to round 2. Within round 2, the 2 highest ships by points will advance to round 3, where they will fight a best of 3 1v1 to claim the title. Any other rules are probably explained along the way. For example, broadsiders spawn at 45, frontsiders spawn at 0, aircraft spawn in the air at whatever altitude is really best for them. I defined an altitude originally, but I decided whatever the creator wants is what they get. Ships spawn at 0. Submarines are not allowed. Spacecraft are not allowed. There's no exploiting allowed of any kind. I defined that in the rule set. And there's no sub-objects, no nothing like that. And besides that, the rules are pretty minimal. So let's get into it. I definitely remember this thing flying when I tested it. Okay, let her rip. Okay, it looks like it's stabilizing. Okay, there we go. I think it is flying now. I just want to hear the stupid-ass vine boom again, please. Yeah, it seems his hover PIDs are not tuned to be that high. Dude, I'm not even gonna look at the Ragnarok for like a solid minute. Just because this is so funny. I don't even care. Just please fire. Please fire. What a strange and perplexing craft. What a silly little gentleman. Please shoot your guns. Wait, each cram has its own face? Oh my god, I did not notice that each cram has its own fucking face. Dude. Flappy, my god, man. I would not have noticed. The Ragnarok is kind of fucked if it stays like this. Because it's not on broadside correctly. It fires doom crams. That makes sense why it is currently not firing. Man, it's just, I hate frontsider bricks. They're just so disgustingly armored. Okay, I lost tracking. Please fire, my man. Please. I'll look at the Ragnarok after the next fire, just because I am still very enthused by the sounds this thing makes. God, it's so ridiculous. Cruiser, you're an animal, my guy. Come on, get a salvo off. Or don't. Like, I'd like to win as well. So if you don't get a salvo off, it would be nice for me. How long is your reload time? This has been like way more than 30 seconds. It doesn't stop being funny. It simply does not stop. Alright, let's see what's actually happened over here. Okay, we are off target, which is bad. We mostly have taken superstructure and a little bit of turret armor damage. Oh god, we sunk it. Oh god, we sunk it. I think we killed the jets. Yep, I think we have gutted your jets completely. R.I.P. You are young, you will not be forgotten, and you are very funny. Unfortunately, you must be DQ'd. Cruiser, this is possibly the funniest thing I've seen in this game in quite a while. Props to you for making this. I'm very sad that it died after 2 salvos because it got jet deleted. Yeah, there are no jets left. Oh, there are jets left, but I think it just lost something. Everyone, please give me an 07 in chat. In the arms of an angel. He die fast. Yeah, it is very late for Mr. Setup, but alas, he is grinding. You didn't know I had Era? I didn't know I had Era until I tested against Flaps' ship, and then I realized I needed Era to survive for longer than 3 minutes against APHE. So Setup, I believe this ship is old, correct? Man, these are some beautiful turrets for like just being blocks. I don't like this part, but I really like this part. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is old, and it's very, very, very dwarfed by the Ragnarok in terms of mats and firepower. So we'll just see how long she survives. And just let her rip. It's a very good looking ship though, despite being uncolored. Pretty much a rush job. Ah, okay. See how long she makes it. So those do appear to be big beefy railguns, which are doing damage to me. Something went kaboom. Hope it was not my something that went kaboom. I don't believe so. Yeah, this is actually a very, very cool aesthetically. I've only seen Setup make things that were turtles and turtle related products, so this is very cool to see from him. Because this is like pretty close to the style I like to make. Of like, for boats. Ooh, we are, yeah, Swiss cheesing. Swiss cheese. That's what a Sabo blaster will do to you. And he's turning the wrong way. Oh no, this is so sad. Yeah, I know you're a very good builder. I know you can make other things. But all the things I've seen have been turtles and turtle products, in terms of like in the game. I don't know if it's side switching or if it's just scuffed AI. I sell turtles and turtle-related accessories. Maybe I should implement side switching to the Ragnarok. It'd probably be quite nice for it. But it'd also probably get chopped in half like Swiss cheese, honestly, because the Under Armour is so weak. Oof. Oof. See how long this gun has left in her. I think this is only Sea-Wiz. I don't think it's shooting anything I can shoot down with Sea-Wiz, so it's just shooting the armor. You redid Gmodism Slab Man, interesting. I should check out what Gmodism's been up to. I haven't watched him in a hot minute, because I haven't really watched From the Depths in a hot minute. Nor have I played, as y'all can tell by my video posting schedule, which is non-existent right now. But it's gonna get better, because we have a ton of VODs from this tournament. Yes! But yeah. I just need to get back into it. Whoa! Oh yeah, I did switch sides. Getting cut in half like a piece of cheese here. Oh my god. Just armor funfetti. Wow. But yeah, I'm thinking after this tournament and I start to evaluate like the big boys who win. I'm thinking it's going to be way easier for me to like actually want to play because I have some more ideas to work with. And I know I want to play the campaign, so I need to start building around the campaign. Making like cruisers, frigates, other things to like serve purpose in the campaign. And jets. I need better jets. So one thing I don't really know too well in this game is how to make really good jets. I usually just make them fast and spam missiles on them. Give me the new slab man? I mean, sure. You can, you are one of the few people who are allowed to break the rules, because I'm pretty sure I think you're in the special club. There are a few people who are allowed to break the subscriber rules, and Vard does it all the time, so I guess he's one of them. Vard just sends me shit constantly whenever we do these streams. No, I don't use too many injectors in custom jets. Yeah, I don't think fighter jets have much use in the campaign other than like fast intercept. Like, is your subscriber? There's no such thing as too big for subscriber craft submissions. So like the craft submissions are there to be reviewed, not to be entered into the tournament, so they can be as big as you want. Like even if my PC doesn't run it, I'm just gonna press F11 and pause it and review it then. I think for campaign purposes, instead of like fighter jets, you should just really be building like skimmers and hydrofoils at like the same cost or like slightly more for like your fast interceptor type craft. Because like jets are just gonna, no matter how many mats you put in, you take one pop to a wing on a 100k jet or one pop to the engine and it's dead. And a 100k like hydrofoil frigate has a way better chance of surviving. Submarines are way too OP. This is very true. Especially if you make a super cab submarine that also has like radar signals transmitted to it from like surface ships or aircraft, the campaign is over. It's done. Or if it surfaces, if it can't see a target with sonar, like game over, man. But I still want to play the campaign because I haven't played too deeply into it for like a while, so I think it would be fun. I don't think the Mammoth is getting anywhere close to a win in this fight. Sorry to say setup, but I think this is what it is. Spaceships are OP. Yeah, spaceships are OP, but I do not want to make spaceships because they feel like cop-outs to me. I think submarines are fun because they have the drawback of they can get sank at 80%, but spaceships in the campaign are just like LOL, what are you supposed to do against this? Just less fun. Okay, setup. I will look at that later, my man. Microjets. So the thing about submitting something that's tiny for subscriber review is that there's not much for me to talk about. Like, I can't make a 20-minute video about something that's like 100 blocks or like 1,000 materials. So, like, there's not much for me to talk about. That's why when people submit jets that are really small, I still look at them, I still consider them, but I'm more likely to pick like ships and airships and frontsiders and things like that. Yeah, I might, in the next video, I might do like a bonus section where I review like a really tiny craft. Like, just like somebody else who submitted something, but they submitted like a really small thing, I might just go like, oh, hey, look, I'll highlight it. But, yeah, so setup, I didn't plan on Era, like I said, and then Flappy submitted something that just blasted, like, straight through the Ragnarok's turret, so I said, okay, I need some Era on the turrets. Just for protection against AP Chem. But yeah, I might do some little bonus parts in the next subscriber review videos, because I'm gonna hopefully start doing them more frequently to incentivize people to submit more things. Ooh, something blew up. I'm hopefully gonna like do some bonus segments. Like I'll do 20 minutes about this guy's ship, and then like maybe 5 minutes about this little jet or little boat. You know, I'm thinking that's what the series is gonna start looking like in the near future. Yes. AP anything is good against the Rag because its armor is just solid blocks. You put AP frag into my armor and you will blow through it eventually. Yeah, Flappy, that's what I think. Because I don't think I can give, like, tiny little crafts, like, good reviews within the limits of what I want to do. I don't think I can make good content out of it, so I think if I just give them, like, just, like, highlights, basically. Like, hey, this is a really neat little craft that I liked, you know? Something like that. We'll see. We will see. APHE and contact frag. Well, we will see how you fare, Toaster. But I think for now, that setup is probably going to lose somewhere in the next minute or two. Because I think his ship's going to get blown open. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's see if I took any damage. I've just been chatting. You boys caught me monologuing. Boop. Okay, there's nothing there, so that doesn't matter. Decent pen, but yeah, it looks like the era was my savior there. Yeah, it looks like I got saved by Era from most of his shots. That could have been deadly. So it's really only superficial damage to the armor. Except around here, this armor did get blown through. This probably got focus. And then there's no armor in the back or front. The hull is meant to be a super carrier. Your ship only has Sabo spam. Well, I approve already, because you guys know how much I love Sabo. And that is to say a lot. I like Sabo quite a lot. I think it's despawning. What? Is it salvage? Because my gun stopped firing. I think it's AI dead. Yep, it is AI dead. Okay. Set up, my man. I hate to say it, but that's a DQ. Okay, engineer, that is sick to hear, because I remember reviewing this thing, and I thought it was incredibly cool. Because it's just a fuckload of APS. So I'm glad that you updated it, and I'm glad to see it here against me. If you don't mind, can you like tell me in chat like what changed in between the Draconia version and the Ragnarok version? I'm just kind of curious. And we'll just let her rip while you type that out. You guys will probably remember this if you were here for the subscriber stream. This thing was featured in there. And yeah, let's get going. I'm pretty sure this thing only has APS, so my Sea-Wiz will just be offensive for this. More armor and slightly larger guns? Okay. That makes sense to why it's like only like 100 to 200,000 more. You are penning me already, which is probably pretty bad for the Ragnarok. I think something big just went boom. But it looks like you're firing on the Sea-Wiz, which is... Whoa! What rounds are you shooting? Because, like, this doesn't look like an APS was here, so what are you shooting at me? That looks like a cram hit the front of the ship. Sabo Super Cav. Okay, so I think something blew up. Ah, the ammo blew up. Right, you hit the ammo and it blew up goddamn everything. Okay. Good to know. So, I think you're gonna have the Alpha Strike advantage because your guns are more powerful off the bat. But maybe, just maybe, if I can sandblast through and kill some of these guns, I might have a chance. This is probably going to be a pretty close match, honestly, because this thing is operating on similar principles to me. So it's really just like who gets the first hit. Yeah, engineer, I agree. This is probably going to be a really good and a really close fight. It's really just going to be who gets lucky first, because we're both working on the same ideas. You're probably going to pierce some of my ammo and guns, honestly. Which will become an issue really fast. Yeah, like you're just chopping off some of my guns. And my Sea Whiz is just kind of useless here. So, like, all it can do is be offensive, which all it really can do is kill your superstructure, nothing else. And drain your lambs, I guess. Yeah, Flappy has created some designs that put fear in my heart. And, I don't know what to do against him yet. I need to figure that out. Ooh, Era. Clever boy, but I spam Sabo too. Flappy's ship that he didn't submit, killed the Ragnarok like faster than the Cram ship in the first version, and then I built to counter it because like it was so APHE dependent. So like you could have submitted that in 1 too, but like I think the Cram one's probably better. Since then, it's been updated. Okay. Interesting, Cruiser. Good to know. Well, I'm obviously the YouTuber now, besides like Gmanism and Borderwise. I don't know any other small YouTubers. The only YouTubers I know in this game, like about, are Borderwise and Gmanism. I don't know any of the small guys. Okay, I'm winning the percent battle right now. I think that's because the Sabo Saw is piecing apart the ship. Yeah, slowly but surely piecing apart the belt line. Let's see how I'm faring in this fight. Ooh, that doesn't look great. Oh my god, that's a gun gone. Holy shit. Okay. I was winning. I am no longer winning. My unarmored lower portion strikes again. Because I am down 1 gun. Also, this ship kind of counters me. Because I don't think I can hit the APS with the lamb, so like my defenses can't really do anything. If I update the Ragnarok, okay. If I update the Ragnarok, like in any serious manner, I am updating this bottom portion, and I'm just making the ship slower. The ship's going to get taller and slower, and I'm just going to fix this issue, because this is a pretty significant issue, in all honesty. And it is like the most glaring weak point on the entire ship, is the under armor. So I will probably update in the future when I submit some updates for the workshop. However, I still have a fighting chance, because I am blowing up your armor as well. I think I've killed 1 of your guns, but I think that's about it. I think if you didn't get the lucky shot on that gun, then I maybe would have won. Like, or would have been, excuse me, further ahead than I am now. This is actually a really good fight, Engineer. This is sick. This is hype. This is probably the most hype fight we've had yet, because like the Cram boats just annihilated me. Obviously, they shot Doom Crams at me and they got in my face. Can't do much about that. The Orion just went to the buzzer, so that was just whatever. But this is pretty hype, because this is close. Yeah, I think if you don't take out any more of my guns, then I win. But if you continue to take out my guns, then I do not win. This ship once shot through its own turrets. Yeah, I think if I just don't get my turrets blown out for the nth time, then I think this is a winnable fight for me. That's just a travesty. I really need to just go and fix that and put it on the workshop, so I'm not disappointing people with the Ragnarok getting blown up. You know what, guys? It's on character. The old Ragnarok, if you hit it in the turrets went boom. So this Ragnarok, if you hit the turrets in the bottom, they go boom. It's on character. It's a feature, not a bug. Oh god, something was really laggy. I think you just lost a lot of turrets. Whoa. What the hell just happened? Did you AI die? I think you just got AI blasted. Yeah. That sucks. I kind of wanted this to go to the distance. I wanted both ships to get down to like 70% and just slug it out. I was actually really enjoying this fight. It's sinking? It's not sinking. It's above the waterline still. It got AI deaded. Engineer, I'm sad to say you're DQ'd. This was the fight with the most interest thus far because it was the most fair fight. And I'm sorry to say, but it's over. Your AI got sniped, and there's not much we can do about that.